You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there, $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No, instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. All right, man, we back in this thing. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Make sure you hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. You know, that's the best way you can help right now, listening to a live or the replay. If you're listening to on Spotify, Amazon, Google Podcasts, Anchor, follow me there, rate me there. Appreciate that. So make sure you guys know we are. The replay will be up sometime in the morning. It's just hard for me to download the podcast before it process on YouTube. So it'll be up in the morning, 10, between 9 and 11. Depends when I get time. But it'll be up. So make sure you always check the Spotify. But I always let you know in the community tab, and always let you know on Twitter. You will be notified on my story on Instagram as well too. So you know, if you want to find where to follow those places are at, I'm gonna show you real quick, so bear with me, and then we will get the party started. So best way to thumbs up when you come through the video. It's the best way to help me out. It's thumbs up the video. So you on YouTube watching, shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and the 3 platforms we live right now. So all my videos, you'll find the Linktree link. It's the first link. Find me everywhere here. It's the first link. Like this while I'm live. That link would also be pinned in a live chat here, right? The Linktree link. Click the link, right? And it's going to take you to a screen that look like this. It's going to look like this, all right? So you anywhere I'm producing content at, you are going to find it here. You know, from YouTube to Spotify to Twitter, going up and down, from Instagram, Anchor, podcast platform, Twitch, you can watch me live there. Do some gaming pretty soon. Cash App right here if you want to donate. Venmo right here if you want to donate. PayPal if you want to donate. But then we added Google Podcasts and Amazon Music Podcast. So listen to me on Amazon, Google, you know, Spotify, so, and Anchor. So if you don't want to be on YouTube and listen to, you know, the ads, or listen to it with your screen on, if you don't have YouTube Red, you want to go to the back screen and do other things and not waste your battery. Next morning, Amazon, Google, Anchor, Spotify, all there. So appreciate y'all there. So So let me had to spit that real quick. A lot of people ask, how can I follow you? Where you find me at? There you go, right then and there. So make sure you thumbs up the video. I mean, live, replay, the whole nine. Um, but yeah, some talks. I know exactly who started. Like I said, it ain't hard to really get down to. In my opinion, it ain't really hard to get down to where the rumors started at, man. I mean, you can put it into Google, bro, and once you put it into Google, man, once you put it all into Google, bro, it's pretty simple, bro. Put in the Google search engine. It's gonna show you all where it came from, what we're all talking about, the subject or the keywords. When you get there, it'll tell you exactly like where the source is. A lot of times you ain't got to deal with a lot of digging. Sometimes it's harder than not, but a lot of times it's quite simple. So, I mean, we want to talk about the Crawford and Spence rematch talk. Also, we want to talk about Triple G says Canelo Doug Bivol, Mikey Garcia retired from the sport of boxing, Danny Garcia at 154K junior middleweight talk. So we're gonna get into that. I mean, we start from back to front, right? So we're gonna start from Danny, then Mikey, then Canelo Bivol, Triple G thing, and then we end up with Crawford and Spence. So I try to keep the other three topics down in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depends on the engagement. And then we get to the topic of conversation. We spend an hour on that, let something come up. So I'll give Crawford a rematch. Why not? Shout out to Kobe Breeze. Sean, what's going on? Trayvon, salute. Vinny, my brother Vinny Ochoa, what's going on? Um, so Danny Garcia, he did an interview on Brian Custer. He responded to fight Tony Harrison. Um, he said he wanted to go after Charlo. He wanted to be a three-division world champion. And in the past, he even said that he wanted to go after Arizona Lara to catch weight for Arizona Lara's regular 160-pound title. Now, a lot of people don't even know Arizona Lara is at 160 pounds. So, yes, he is no longer competing at 54. And he claims that everybody is ducking him. And Danny Garcia said he's down to do a catch weight. Now, first and foremost, Danny Garcia is fighting June 30th. Barclays Centers versus Jose Benavidez Jr. I believe I'll pull up the card. Don't worry about it. I'll pull that up in a second. So he is fighting him. So, he says, in an interview with Brian Custer, you can find on the Last Stand podcast on his YouTube channel. I don't think it's on Showtime. I think on his YouTube channel. He talked about how he feels stronger at 154 pounds. So he said he feels a lot stronger. He said, he was talking about how his power, how people, Brian Custer said, the other guest said that was power really wasn't as hard as they made it out to be at 140 pounds. 147 pounds. And he revealed that he punched hard at through camp, but as he cut down to the weight, the power goes away. So he feel comfortable at 154 pounds, and he expected punch. He said a lot of people say he don't move his hands. He said him and Spence threw or landed the same amount of punches. That he threw like 700 punches versus Errol Spence. So according to CompuBox stats, he also talked about fighting Jerome Bruce Ennis. He pretty much said that Ennis is on his own path. He on his own path. So Ennis probably get a title shot on Spencer Crawford fight, and then he had 1 or 2 big fights, and then he'll be right where he need to be in the division. So he spoke on all of that, man. But like I said, him at 54, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, he moved up twice. After being a contender at 40, rising through the ranks as a prize fighter at 40, being a prize fighter at 47, being a prize fighter not 154 pounds, and technically willing to step up to 155, which is anything above 54 is considered middleweight. And fight Arizona Lara. He said he fight Tony Harrison. He like to fight Jermell Charlo. A lot of people thinking like how I think. I don't know how well this is gonna go for Danny Garcia. I said the speed ain't there. I'm not sure. He can say what he want to say about the power. I'm not sure the power gonna be there. But him and Andrew feel confident about this, and cutting weight probably was hurting him, and you got to respect it. Moving up to a third weight division to be a prize fighter. And when you look at Errol Spence, he ain't moved up. Look at Sean Porter, never moved up as a prize fighter. Look at Keith Thurman, never moved up as a prize fighter and fought for a title, contender for a title. Most of them dudes work their way down to 147 pounds. So I got respected for Danny Garcia, but I think a lot of people believe Jose Benavidez Jr. is actually a live dog. I think a lot of people think that, and I think a lot of people think that, and they barking. I mean, I should left the window. I put all the windows up. But a lot of people think, he a live dog, and I ain't sure, man. I don't know what to expect. I don't think Benavidez is as good as he once was or could have been before the leg injury. He put up a couple good rounds versus Terence Crawford. Big guy. I don't for his last couple of performances. So they haven't listed the card on here, but the undercard is out there. It's on boxing.com. They haven't put it on BoxRec yet, but I expect Danny Garcia. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. The gloves get 2 ounces bigger. He seemed confident. So I'm gonna roll with Danny Garcia. A lot of these other dudes don't want to jump up in weight. At least Danny Garcia actually jumping up in weight and doing something. So I think a lot of people gonna put a lot of money on Jose Benavidez Jr. But I expect Danny Garcia to win. He the A side. You know, Al like him. He said he took a break off in boxing because he was tired. He woke up and figured out he was a fighter. So he still want to fight. And we'll see kind of where it go right there for Danny Garcia. But it was a good interview. Check out the Brian Custer Last Stand podcast. And basically stop asking about Jerron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what he said. He said he's not fighting him. Boots on his own path. He on his own path. So he basically said that, he going for Lara, he going for Jamel Charlo, he going for belts. He want to be a 3-time division world champion or title holder, when you call him. If you get versus Lara at 55, call himself a middleweight champion, come down, win the title. If it's Zil, Charlo, Lubin, Fondor, he won the title at 54. He called himself a 4-division world title. I think Danny Garcia is, I think he is a Hall of Famer. Argue with your mama. That's just my opinion on it. And on scale they, scoring it on. And that's pretty much it. If anybody got no questions about Danny Garcia, Ricky 245, shout out to New York City. Shout out to Ricky E. Bo Rice said, what up? He said, Danny need to check, man, on he capping, big cap, and so you didn't want Bud, but you wanted junior middleweight. I mean, he also talked about that. I'm glad he brought that up. He said him and Crawford was one-on-one in the amateurs, but he felt he won both of them. He gave his opinion about that fight. He said he said Spence hadn't really fought a southpaw like Crawford before on the championship level. I'm paraphrasing. And in my opinion, I could be wrong. Okay, I definitely could be wrong. It sounded like he was favoring Terence Crawford. All right. He said that he did give Errol Spence major props. He said coming back, crushing Ordenis Ugas the way he crushed Ordenis Ugas. He said he looked good, but he basically said he probably played the middle. He said Spence, Crawford is able to, box and get into a rhythm, he'll win. If Errol Spence is able to be on the front foot and dominate, he'll win. So you see a lot of people. You see the Spence people, bro. It's a lot of pro Spence motherfuckers out here, man. Pushing content, pushing narrative, finding people in interviews to push, to say that Errol Spence is going to win. All I ever asked for, I really don't care, especially when football season starts. I really don't care. All we asked was this dude to get in the ring. We don't need nobody to co-sign for Terence Crawford. We don't need somebody to co-sign for Errol Spence. We just simply asked him to get in the ring. Danny Garcia chose not to get in the ring with Terence Crawford. He said the fight that he really wanted that never happened was Mikey Garcia. So he chose not to get in the ring with him. So it's a reason. But he got in the ring with Errol Spence. He felt that he was catching Errol Spence at the right time. And quote unquote, that was a WBC mandatory. He felt he was catching him at the right time after the accident. Spence said it was a horrible camp. But, he basically seemed like, to me, in my opinion, I definitely could be wrong. Let me know when you read into it on the interview. Felt like he was favoring Terence Crawford. So, I mean, it is what it is. Golovkin picked Terence Crawford today as well, too. He kind of didn't, but the same thing with Danny Garcia. But you could tell the way he was interviewing. And he said that, and I play that, you gotta remind me if I forget. He said that Terence Crawford, he said that he just likes Terence Crawford's style better. And they basically forced him to pick a side. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Danny Garcia get an interview, and I don't think Danny Garcia need a check neither. He's financially well off. I just guess he still want to fight. He got ambitions. He said he took a break. He said he was tired of boxing and woke up one day and said he needed, he wanted to fight. So he was born to fight. So I don't think he needed a check, but I could be wrong. Lather, salute. Danny, you better stop playing with those killers at 54. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. Baltimore, I wish they had a presser with Crazy Angel off the leash. It's coming. I don't think he's going to say much. And they also building this fight. Shout out to Baltimore Racks. They also building this fight. It's Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. So he said it multiple times in the interview. So Kobe said, salute to my people. So, they said it multiple times in the interview. So about Mexico versus Puerto Rico. And That's what they're trying to make this fight, and that's why it's at the Barclays Centers. But I mean, that's pretty much what he said, bro. It was actually a good interview, and I asked him about switching coaches and bringing somebody to help Angel. He said that's up to Angel. If Angel don't, it's cool with it. If Angel do want to bring somebody in, he cool with it. So, a lot of people feel that Angel has held Danny Garcia back, and he ain't give him the best chance to win. It's hard to argue with the results that they got. So, it is what it is. I think Angel more in the corner. He more motivation than adjustments, and there's a lot of trainers like that. Virgil Hunter is one of those guys who's more motivational than strategic, and they figure that they work on their shit in the gym, and you should already know what you're doing. You got other people that's in there that I think Floyd Senior was kind of both for a lot of fighters. For Chad Dawson, he was motivational, but also he was about the skills. He just was hard to work with on the. He was hard to work with, as far as his demands, and that's why Floyd Senior never had another great fighter in a lot of people's opinion because socially he just didn't kiss your ass. Them type of dudes that come from his era, from his background, you're gonna do what the hell I say or don't do what the hell I say. You gotta understand. He trained Juan Guzman, who's now co-trainer Jamel Charlo. He was on 24/7. One of them. He don't play that. He's straight to this point. And those type of trainers, either those type of trainers that get through to the fighters like that, either they have them young like Kevin Cunningham had with Devin Alexander, or it's your pops. Freddie Roach not like that. Freddie Roach more of a socially fluid type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And Wolf is more Floyd Senior. Do what the hell I say, or I don't need you. Work hard like I say, work hard, or I don't need you. Andre Rozier seemed to be one of those dudes who kind of like Freddie Roach socially, very skillful, very know what he's talking about, but socially just seemed like, all right, like that. Like we gonna do, but those guys like Andre Rozier, they last. Those guys like Freddie Roach always have fighters. Ronnie Shields is kind of tipping the line about that, but you kind of be like, you kind of favor him towards more the Floyd Mayweather and Wolf type of side of things. So, a lot of dudes want to do what the hell they want to do and can't. There ain't nothing you can do about it. But if your son, I put you and made you in this world and I take you out this month. So, like I said before, some of these fighters, Roy Jones too. Some of these fighters won't be great without their pops, no matter how much you think they don't know or do know or whatever it may be. Only their pops can do shit like that. Stepfathers like Diego Corrales' stepfather, only them type of dudes can do shit like that. A lot of these dudes you act like that, they walk right the hell out your gym. So that's why you see guys like Derek James and Andre Rozier's of the world, and Ronnie probably had to switching up and massage egos now because that's the way it is. That's the way it is now, bro. These dudes, you can't say nothing. That's why I want to get into a rank. I want to keep this under 30 minutes till we get to the main topic. But that's why, it's tough to be a teacher. That's why a lot of teachers giving up on kids and stuff of that nature. Back in the day, man, the nuns used to be able to poom, pom, poom, poom. And your parents come up there and they poom, pom, poom, poom. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, man, your parents never took your word. They took the authority word. And now they taking the kids' word and you seeing how the kids turning out. And, so it's a trickle down effect. And not just boxing, it's just in overall. Our coach used to do stuff to us, and we ain't gonna, we ain't tell our parents because we know we tell our parents they gonna put it on us tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So we already knew when you signed that permission slip, or you signed up to play basketball, tennis, golf, football, you already knew what you signed up for. You already knew that you basically gave temporary guardianship to the coaches. You already did. And you go cry to your parents, man, your pops, unless it's some fouls head, they was gonna take the coach side, bro. They were our fathers on the field, bro. They were our role models on the field. They were, if you needed some gas money, you need to get home, you needed, some meals, they were that, man. And I'm pretty sure I've been in the high school system in a long time. It ain't like that no more, bro. They were your fathers on the field. A lot of times it was niggas only fathers, bro. You had something going on at home, bro. You can chill at their crib. It's just different breed now. But he said these have to be the worst negotiation in boxing history. It doesn't seem anything has changed even before the Sean Porter fight. Yeah, pretty much. That's true. Shout out to the infamous. Chris, what's going on? Shout out to New York City. So man, that is what it is. let's move on to Mikey Garcia. Let's give Miss Iron Man send up real quick. So, uh, part-time boxer Mikey Garcia has formally retired from the sport of boxing. He said it on his Instagram bio. So I don't know exactly if he's responding to the talk. Usually, you probably would hear from Ellie Setback first. So he's retired from the sport of boxing, and fine. I mean, cool. You know, I don't think his heart was in it no more. You see how he came up, and what was the situation with James Tom? I'm not with James Tom, but with the situation with Sandor Martin and all that. So I do think I do think he just didn't have his heart in no more. He passed the police academy. So, John Molina's in the police academy and he gone. Obviously, they're gonna put him in a Hall of Fame, which I don't really think he's a Hall of Famer. He didn't win none of his elite fights. You could say he beat E Bunny, and that's fine. I'm not arguing that, but he didn't want to fight Robert Jr. until he looked lackluster versus Javier Fortuna. Then he fought the ring. He ran away from the Lomachenko fight. And I like Mikey Garcia. Then fight the Lomachenko fight. Right? They talked about fighting Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez. None of those ever came off to fruition. For whatever reason it was, he lost to Errol Spence. He always gonna be known as the guy that seen something from Errol Spence and didn't capitalize on it. Also gonna be known as the guy that got big checks for mediocre fights and one-sided ass whoopings. Or subcard competition. So he really gonna be remembered for ducking Loma, not seeing something for Spence, and still we not seeing what he's seen from Errol Spence. And but he won a title at 26, 30, 35, and 40. So he's a 4 division world title holder. Was he the lineal on any of those divisions? Never proved to be a lineal. Never, wanted to fight Yurkis Gamboa, be another black on his resume. But he was a talented fighter, one of the bigger punchers, throughout the weight divisions. The Orlando Salido, oh Mikey, your nose, that's always gonna be remembered. Finding a way out versus Salido and taking the points. Some people say that's valid. Some people say it's not valid. So I mean, like I said before, unbelievable talent. I don't think he ever truly scratched the surface of his true potential as a professional boxer. Danny Garcia talked about in the Last Stand podcast that he wanted that fight, and that fight never came off. And maybe that fight could have covered up, put some makeup on some of his blemishes of his resume. But like I said before, he started cashing big checks, and he left Top Rank and he fought mediocre competition at Top Rank because it was a flat fee. It took a lot of his career away in the mediation, and he didn't fight nothing. Refused to fight Yurkis Gamboa. So very talented fighter. Not sure that he ever scratched the surface on what he could have been. Adrian Broner, Robbie Jr., him doing Ohio two-step is probably the best thing or the most memorable thing in his career. So he did beat Salido and did it easy, even though obviously Mikey, look at your nose, never fought on Lomachenko. Got blasted by Errol Spence, then getting there with Danny Garcia, did beat Adrian Broner, Robert Jr. and Unify. So shit, it is what it is. Still a fan of Mikey Garcia, hell of a talent, but I never felt like he really, I never felt like he really reached his true potential. Bo Rice said it was time, Mikey. I made smart investment. I make smart investments. I have money coming in every month. I'm okay. I don't need to fight anymore. And my Mayweather voice laughed out loud. He don't. So it is what it is. Before you get hurt, he said Javier Logan ran from Loma, ran from 140. When 140 started to heat up, uh, I think he ran from Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor made a title run. He also ran from Gamboa as well. Mikey Low-key, a career ducker. Seems like a cool guy, though. Javier Logan. So, yeah, I forgot, didn't fight Regis. When that supposed to be a thing. Didn't take on Josh Taylor, but he's playing the top ranked thing. That's what prevented the Josh Taylor fight. That's what prevented the Lomachenko fight. So, you understand, he sued him. So, and they held his career up a year. He said that he never fought nobody on top rank because it was a flat fee of 250 or 350K, no matter who he fought. So I felt that if I got a flat fee, I ain't fighting. I'm fighting all vagabonds, straight up and down. I'm fighting all dope fiends, crackheads, pushovers, rollovers. I don't blame him on that part. If that's the true case, I don't blame. I ain't fight Gamboa for 350, and I can fight Johnny, Pinata for the same amount of money. I don't blame him. No, I don't blame him. Bob Arum just a cheapskate. He put, Mikey Garcia simply doesn't want to fight anybody. And then he at one point said not too long ago he'll fight Terence Crawford. He changed his mind real quick. Oh yeah, it's hard on him. He didn't even want to. I won't rule out him coming back, but I don't even think he want to end off on a win. So it is what it is, man. Your heart not in it, bro. Give it some time. He might come back as a trainer. I think if I'm a betting man, I think I definitely feel that he coming back. You know, no, definitely won't. I definitely feel like he probably come back in some capacity, but shit, man, that's crazy, man. Man, shout out to whoever dropped that in the Discord. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. At all. But yeah, let me move on. All right, we kind of a little bit over, but we'll make it. Here we go. This is funny to me. Mind blowing decisions in this head on. I'm kind of becoming a fan of Triple G.
Didn't expect to get the trilogy between you and Canelo, at least not in his next fight. Were you also surprised, given that initially he wanted the rematch with Bivol and that this fight ended up manifesting?
Not there, just come on. I know this business. If you really want a rematch, you go to the match. Come on.
Didn't expect
I'll play it again.
To get the trilogy between you and Canelo, at least not in his next fight. Were you also surprised, given that initially he wanted the rematch with Bivol and that this fight ended up manifesting?
Not there, just come on. I know this business. If you really want a rematch, you go to the match.
So you heard what you don't understand what Triple G said. He said, so she asked him about the Bivol thing, the Bivol fight and all that. And he said if he really wanted a rematch with Dmitry Bivol, it could have happened. He said that he ducked in the Dmitry Bivol fight. That's what Gennady Golovkin said. I'm starting to like Gennady Golovkin. I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to like what he's saying and how he talking because that shit was hilarious. Because he right. If Canelo Alvarez really wanted a rematch with Dmitry Bivol, he would be going into it. And then, like I said the other day, I read the article. He said if a rematch with Dmitry Bivol happened. Now he said, well, after this fight, then we start negotiations. He trying to find a way out, and I ain't mad at him because But then again, ain't nobody tell you go up there knocking on his door. And now people starting to see the reason why he don't want to fight David Benavidez. He don't want to fight Jamal Charlo. It's something there, bro. He know with Benavidez, he can't have that type of night. Hate Jamal Charlo. He know with Jamal Charlo, no matter how y'all feel about it, I've been telling y'all about his chances. He know he can't have that type of night. He know Benavidez and Charlo don't have a wear and tear on them. They can still keep coming. He really gonna have to put them down. And you seen with Bivol, he didn't have the energy to put him down. Say what you want to say. 68 and 75, two different divisions. That's 7 pounds between them. He got a 7-pound advantage. He shouldn't be tired. He still should be energetic. He still should be spry. He still should be cool. With 7 pounds, he got tired, bro. So imagine cutting back down. Gennady Golovkin got more of a chance than we giving him. He get to go up 8 pounds. Canelo got to cut down 7 pounds. Canelo better come correct, bro. Because everything he built, it can be gone in one thing. And Golovkin talking crazy. Y'all can talk about, like he was saying, if the beef really real. Yeah, it's a real fucking beef. You got to understand, Gennady Golovkin started clowning him when he popped hot. They had the Jorah commercial with the beef. I remember they had the luncheon round table after that happened, and they started talking about this ain't, I'm paraphrasing him, they would say to me, this ain't no Canelo beef. This beef is actually real. They don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? And these are the best fights. And, and we all know why Canelo took the fight after 5 years, bro. We already know why. And I'm willing to bet, if Golovkin really looked like hot, real talk, he looked real hot, and he looked like Mario with the start, and he ran through Murder Murata in a amount of rounds, his ass be running back for a Bivol rematch. I'm telling you, this is an opportunist fight. That's why a lot of people say, this fight not that big. Wuze blah, 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 because it's been 4 years since they rematched each other. Out of all the 4 years, or to find his way out of the contract with the zone and Golden Boy and jumping around, jump around. Now he want to fight Gennady Golovkin because he's seen what we seen versus Derevyanchenko. He only fought Derevyanchenko Golovkin only fought Derevchenko because the zone forced him and Canelo ducked him. That's the honest truth. Canelo didn't want no parts of Sergey Derevchenko. He didn't want no parts of that, and that's the honest truth. And I reported it then, and I reported it now. That fake beef he had with the Golden Boy was a slick way to duck Derevchenko. Canelo been ducking these type of fights for a long time. He's an opportunist, and he telling Crawford and Spence the best should fight the best. Nigga, you ain't never fought the best. Bivol, no matter what y'all want to say, Bivol ain't the best at 175. Bivol belt a couple fights ago, a few fights, his belt was a regular belt. Nobody can see that Bivol ain't been trying to unify with Better BF, even though it worked out for him. He got a Canelo payday. If he got paid yet. Nobody can point out that this dude ain't been trying to unify with Better BF in no shape, way, form, and fact. He ain't been trying to fight that man. He ain't been trying to fight that dude. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm telling you. He ain't been trying to fight that dude. But since people don't like Better BF, I don't know if he affiliated with Canada, Russia. I don't know what the hell it is. But Bivol's affiliated with Russia. I don't know. But once he whoop Bivol ass, it's gonna be like, if Bivol beat him, it's gonna be the biggest shit in the world. Once he beat Bivol ass, it's gonna be like, he ain't beat, he ain't beat BF, he ain't beat motherfucking Macaboo. It's gonna be all types of stuff. Every time Better BF do something, bro, I gotta have my rant. He get credit for 2 seconds, then they turn around. He gonna fuck better. He gonna fuck Bivol up. Y'all can get Bivol put in a damn pine box, literally. But none of the best. He ain't beat the best at 175. He did all that fake calling out a Better BF, and then he turned around and fight Bivol and got beat on. If that Better BF, that fight wouldn't have went 12 seconds. Wouldn't have went 12 minutes. Wouldn't have went 12 half minutes. Wouldn't have went 12 half seconds. So Bivol right. Triple G right. I knew they want no problem with Bivol. He ain't want them problems. You don't want the problems with me. He ain't want the problem with Dmitry Bivol. Let's keep it 100, bro. He don't want to go through that again. He can't drain him. He gonna pay him to lay down. I guarantee you. He gonna pay him Euro step, left hook, underscore hook to play. They gonna pay Bivol money to lay down. I know the game. There's no way Canelo losing 2 times in a row. He not losing to Bivol, and they not letting that shit happen. If Triple G beat him, it'd be a hot day on Christmas in goddamn Alaska. Y'all might as well get your canoes and boats, and it's about to damn be global warming times 100. Now they saying he's sick and this, that, and the third, man. There's no way Triple G is winning this trilogy. He couldn't win it back in 17, 18, couldn't get it 19, 20, 21, 20. Now he getting it. No way. If Canelo get knocked up, they're going to wake him up and bring him back to the ring and give him to say Triple G is cashing out. And that's not an indictment on Triple G. You're not beating Canelo twice in a row. Come on. Christmas falling on Sunday twice in a row. When has it happened? Not sure. Triple G beat him. I'll be a billionaire by this time next year. Book it. Not happening. If he quit, they're going to say, a technical decision for Canelo. He said, if he wanted to the rematch could happen. Damn Skippy. That man ain't want to go through that again. Come on, he going to say, I no longer fighting Russian fighters. No. Just wait the British fighters and fighters like Caleb Plant. That's what he going to say. Where he said Mikey never wanted to become a boxer. He did it because he comes from a boxing family and was good at it. That is true. Mikey all cap. He said, and let me say this, using Robert Garcia style, AJ could win, but he's gonna have to walk through fire, and I don't think he's as the mental strength and condition, and he'll gas out on his ass. Let's see. Triple G wants to smoke. Triple G about to get that check. Look at all the young niggas. Drug dealers. Obviously, I'm going to tell the truth. Canelo was propped up so much by the media due to his disdain for black fighters. They know Canelo really isn't that skilled, and his illusion is over, and his fans are waking up. Exactly. That motherfucker can't fight Russians or blacks no more. He said, no Mexican either. No. He said, I'm waiting for Crawford's response. Man, bro, I fuck that fight, Mark Thomas. Fuck, man, we ain't had nothing to talk about. They got World Tag Team Championship going on ESPN. Man, they fight, bro. I said this. We just did a space on Twitter. It was talking about Kyrie, but it just went into a whole different way. It was good space though. It's still up on my Twitter. And I was like, man, I said when football started, bro, I ordered that fight when they both in the ring. When they both walk into the ring, y'all tell me the ring, I ordered right then and there. I'm not ordering it for the undercard. I don't give a hell if Frank Martin fighting Martin Frank. I ain't ordering that shit until they both in the ring. If it don't happen this year, I don't care no more, bro. I really don't care. Forget them. They'll hold Bivol's fight person till the rematch. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. He said that's my manager problem. That's all I got to say on Triple G Canelo. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this 36 minutes or 35 some change. But talk about Terence Crawford and Hawaiian sweet punch, sweet tea Spence. All right, y'all love this topic. So apparently y'all boy Dr. Evil, trying to see who the better clickbait champion is between him and Blue Ball Sports TV, put out a fake narrative saying, "Boy, Crawford demanded a rematch." How can Crawford, and that's stopping the fight? How can Crawford demand a rematch? How can he demand anything and they ain't came to a money point? Come on, how can he demand anything and they ain't even came to an agreement about the financial compensation? How they still at square one, bro? And like I told y'all yesterday, man, the word on the street is if he signed a Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford, this fight can happen ASAP. ASAP. If not, then Floyd Mayweather still got to come back to fight McGregor, to put more money into PBC. So it is what it is. And at this point, bro, I don't have no interest once a football is snapped. Once Navy play their first game, I don't care. Once Michigan snap a football, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Once the Lions lose the game, I don't care. So they both want rematch clause. They both demand a rematch. Mr. Earl say, well, rematches is rematch clause for people that's unsure. He had a rematch clause against Ordenis Ugas, which Ugas lied and said, no rematch clause, no rematch clause. See. He had a rematch clause versus Ordenis Ugas. Then he asked him at the open workout, you have a rematch clause, and he dodged the question. Then started talking about how interviewer was trying to get something out of him, but he couldn't even answer the question. Do you have a rematch clause? Well, I don't know. And this, that, and the third. Nigga, what you can't read? He been full of shit, bro. Even he beat Crawford. I don't even care no more. He beat the dog walking shit out of Crawford. He beat the black off his skull cap. I wouldn't respect him regardless. This isn't going way too far, bro. This is by far, like somebody said in the comment section, the worst negotiation all the time. We don't have nothing else to talk about. Have you seen the fight schedule the last few weeks since Better Be Evan Joe Smith? It's nothing. It's nothing till Ryan Garcia fight July 16th. That's when the heat back up. It's nothing. Him and old boy could have fought. And they could have been a topic of the summer, but instead we got Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. They say Tommy Fury ain't been allowed to get into. He was denied to get in the United States. I'm guessing over the Kinahan situation. All right. Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz and Triple G and Canelo 3. You know what? Triple G and Canelo 3 is the biggest fight. It is a bigger fight. You want to know why it's a bigger fight? Because the shit actually happening. It's actually a bigger fight because it's actually happening. Once a football snap, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'm not about to spend all that money on these two niggas, and they both ask for rematch clauses. We need a rematch clause. I understand where Crawford coming from. You coming from a foreign territory to fight a dude on the company you never worked with. I get it. But at this point, man, they can shove it, bro. I don't care. If they can make Mayweather McGregor too, I don't want to hear nothing else about it. They both want rematch clauses. Okay, so what?
I don't mean
They're trying to make something out of nothing, bro. They can't even give them niggas the money.
How many times we gonna have to say this, bro? Like the investors, and this is due to Al Heyman. The investors, unless the last name is Alvarez or Mayweather, are not willing, or Wilder. Would you say Wilder too, CJ?
Man, Wilder done, bro. They don't even want to pay Wilder.
Okay, so Mayweather or Canelo, the investors, whoever that hedge fund was from, that video that you just signed up for the Discord, that video that you just posted, CJ, Al Heyman had a $900 million. We gonna say, me and CJ know the real number, 1.5 billion. He had that number, and that investment is now worth $350 million. Do your fucking math. Do your Googles. So because of that, fights like this cannot be made because the investors do not trust Al Heyman to make a return on the investment. When you make a fight of this magnitude, you're really not expecting to comp a whole bunch of tickets. You want every cent to come back full fold so that you make a huge profit. You just don't want to skim the top and break even. You trying to make more than what you put in. You trying to see a major profit. This way, the second fight is what you really get paid off of, and that's when you start looking at pay-per-view numbers. At this point, the investors don't trust PBC's management to do so, which is why me and CJ have been saying they never wanted that fight, because guess what? If they really trusted that the fight was going to be made big and they really wanted to make the fight, guess what would have happened? This fight would have been made as soon as Terence Crawford iced Sean Porter, and there would be no Terence Crawford leaving Top Rank talks. It would be the same thing that went on with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the same thing that went on with Amir Khan and Terence Crawford, the same thing that went on for Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, the same thing that went on between the UFC and PBC with Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. It would be a co-promoted event. They're trying to age the guy out, put him in a stronghold so that he can just take what he get, because they feel he has nowhere to go because they have that division and the division above it on lock. That's all it is. So all this stuff about Bud need to stop and he need to just hurry up and sign the contract. You cannot sign something that does not exist.
Nope. And like I said before, now it's just continue to make lies because it ain't nothing going on in boxing because you built your channel around boxing.
Exactly. So when you out here, and you used to, sorry CJ for cutting you off, when you out here, and
I'm trying to see this fake rumor. Go ahead.
When you out here, and when your platform was based on Earl going to whoop on this one, and you talking about Earl's every move, and when shit ain't shaking, you going to resort to talking about puppies. You going to resort to talking about Puerto Rican basketball. You going to resort to talking about hoops, which you don't know about. You going to resort to talking about Texas living. You going to resort to talking about being a bulldagger in jail. That's what you going to talk about.
Man, you ain't lying. It's a joke.
Y'all need to get the fuck out the sport. Sorry for my language, CJ, but y'all really need to get out of boxing because y'all are not talking about, y'all not giving no analytical breakdowns of
anything. It ain't even nothing true. It's false.
It's all false, and y'all resorting to clickbaiting about
or half truth
or half truths about this fight, or bringing up old bullshit that we have already debunked. Me and CJ was on here for an hour yesterday debunking all the nonsense that people was talking about in the comments. This is why CJ don't want to do this shit no more, because y'all come with the nonsense, and because of stalemate. This shit is in a stalemate, and they ain't even. And they ain't
nothing else going on.
And nothing else is going on. The peak, not that this fighter isn't a great fighter. The peak of boxing was Arthur Beterbiev. Prior to that, it was Tank. That was our peak. That's boxing for the summer so far.
And they talking about just stay patient, stay patient.
Stay patient with what?
We got to wait on Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia can duck any given time, bro. He can hurt his hand any given time.
Ryan Garcia is a paperclip a paper cut away from having a mental breakdown and canceling his fight. You
really
got people.
Really the fight of the summer is Joshua and Usyk rematch.
Yeah, listen, you know it's bad, CJ, when the top 5 fights that you could name that's coming up involve Ryan Garcia.
Exactly.
An overcooked prospect. You know it's bad out here in boxing. Something that a year in boxing that could have been really promising. You mean to tell me that the year of 2020, the pandemic year was better, had a better summer than this one?
It's just to the point where it is what it is. There's some good fights coming up, but it's just like, bro, like man, when we stop talking about it, bro, it's gone. They gonna say something. I guarantee.
And like CJ said, listen, CJ's whole thing is when the NFL come back, that's when he stopped caring about boxing. My whole thing is the NFL gonna start. NFL start what, September, CJ?
I don't care what. I don't care if a high school snap a ball. I don't give a fuck no more. He said, "You think Jamel will be gone by the time?" Man, Jamel don't want to fight neither.
He don't want to fight him neither, bro. And he can't. And what y'all don't understand is this:
do what Errol Spence say. Do what Errol Spence say.
It doesn't matter if Jamel want to fight him or not. Even if Jamel want to fight him, I don't think Jamel's scared of Bud Crawford.
No.
But even if he wants to,
he ain't gonna stop on his homeboy. He ain't gonna step on his homeboy toes.
He taking money out of Earl's pocket if he do. Regardless, even if Bud beat him, it would warrant a rematch because it would be a little man beating a big man. So they would have to do a rematch. What is Earl gonna do?
My thing is to the point where when they both you understand Crawford coming to a foreign motherfucking platform, but man, you can't talk all that shit and be crying for a rematch on either way. You know,
no,
they gotta fight. I don't give a fuck, man. This supposed to be y'all last fight at welterweight.
But you understand that though, CJ. You know why
I get it, but man, if you got any fear you're gonna get robbed, don't take the fight. Fuck it. If they ain't give you your money and you know they ain't compensating you the way you want to be compensated, bro, that's red flag right there. And you turn around and take less money and get robbed, nigga. You know the Errol Spence fans gonna run off with whatever the narrative is. Now, if you feel like you're gonna knock him out, you're gonna dominate in a way he could beat you, fuck a rematch clause. He shouldn't have one neither.
I agree. To be honest, there shouldn't be no rematch clause, no way, because there's gonna be an
excuse. They both champions. Yeah, it's both champions. And if you need to fight again, you know, trust in good faith.
And to be honest, the only way there should be a rematch clause is this: if they did it the way that we said did it, they do it. 40-40, the 10 go to the winner.
Or just sign up for 2 fights. Man, we waited this long for this fight, man. Man,
we waited this long for this to be a debate match.
And they're gonna be $1,000 to get up in that shit. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's gonna be a G to get up in there.
It is. Well,
I already said, CJ,
I had already said.
If it don't live up to your expectation, you're gonna be mad. You ever ate somewhere and the food good as hell and the check is cheap? It's the best food in the world.
This is amazing.
The food even tastes even better. The takeout even tasted even better when you take the doggy back out.
You ever been to Tao, CJ? Tao?
No.
Nigga, you go to Tao, you be like, nigga, I could have went to 175th Chinese spot, the Chinese food over there, and
had Mr. Charles?
Yeah. No, Tao.
It's a lot of different places. Like when you see the building of food, it was like I was good, but it wasn't like
I could have made this. I could have went on YouTube and cooked this myself.
Or the portion small or whatever. It's kind of like that shit, bro. Man, he said Javier said you'll think these dudes will get tired of making stuff up about Crawford, but they don't, bro. I just think these dudes got sexual fetish for Spence, man. I was joking at first, but now it's super duper weird, bro.
Lion Killer said the same thing last week. That is getting borderline. Like when you out here arguing with women on Twitter. And you out here doing all of this stuff, and you arguing with Bud's sister, talking about some, he gonna do this and he gonna do that. Like, bruh, you don't got nothing better to do. Exactly, you arguing with the man's sister. You arguing with the man's sister. Like she can argue. That's her brother.
You know, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna. Who want to randomly argue with a black woman? Nobody wakes the fuck up and wants to argue with any woman
about anything. I'm not debating a woman on anything like that. No, sorry.
Drive it down. Who want to argue with a woman? Who wake up and say, I'm going to make Peggy mad today? No fucking body.
I'm getting Susie mad. If you're white.
Super Master G say Bud versus Spence fight long time overdue, overcooked at this point. We should all just move on because Spence don't want to smoke. Man, it is what it is, man. Josh, a salute. But when you got this fight schedule that they got on, nothing come on this weekend, literally.
Nothing.
The 4th of July fall on a Monday.
CJ, I literally plan on Saturday to spend a good 3 hours in the gym. I said 3. Yes, I did. 3 hours.
Nothing to do. I'm going skating again. Or go to the pool.
I can't skate neither. So I seen you about to bust your ass, and you was sweating.
No, I ain't bust my ass. Man, he had no air on in that shit, bro. And I was drinking before I got there.
No, you was. I didn't say you bust your ass. I said you was about to bust your ass. It looked like you was.
Man, no, that nigga had
and you from the Midwest. I thought you was gonna groove and you was gonna be fancy on the
skate. I ain't skated in 20 years, nigga. Like literally, like since
I heard it was like riding a bike.
Man, it's definitely not. My mama said the same. My mama said the same shit. We had a bet. I said, when you get on skates and bust your ass, just come up with my $100. I want my $100 as soon as you touch the motherfucking ground. I said the same shit. I put the motherfuckers on. First thing I did, I said, I could boom right into the wall. Hey. Yeah, it ain't like riding a bike. It don't come back that fast. No, it isn't, man. It ain't like riding a bike. CJ?
It's not like in New. I don't know if it's a New York thing, but we don't skate.
What?
We don't skate. No, we don't skate.
My mom, she's from New York. She skated, bro.
No, but your mom is a different generation. Like me and my friends, we didn't skate.
Y'all dance, but y'all skate. Y'all skate. Yeah, that made no sense.
We dance, but we don't skate.
It's crazy.
There's only one big skate rink, like popular skate rink, and that's Skate Key, and they shut that down in Harlem when I was at junior high.
That's all we did was in school with skate. He said, always great to be on. Shout out to King Sounds Salute, bro.
King Sounds.
He said, Josh Obama fight October 22nd. Okay.
Yeah, sure. If you say so.
Joey Child don't care about Crawford Spence. Benavidez Charles to make a fight. They ain't making that fight either.
They cannot win either, and that's because
Canelo already told him, you go fight champion Benavidez. How they gonna fight a champion, bro?
They ain't no damn champion at 168. Stupid.
What does Benavidez need to do? He need to fight champion. I just look at that nigga.
I feel like he need to fight a champion.
Yeah, go fight better Bia, and then I come belts from you.
Yeah, and then I come beat you.
An hour after, you have to fight me. Get back in there. Make weight. Yeah. That's in 68 again. And we fight for 75 pounds.
You beat him, then I beat you.
The same night.
Same right after.
Coffee Universe and Louis said, what up, Kobe?
Kobe, what's good, bro?
I know y'all have more connects and data than our folk. Y'all, what's y'all hearing the real whole? The money. It ain't nothing different. Money.
It's the money, bro. They've never gotten past the money.
Must be the money. He said, hey, what you think about Adrian Peterson versus Le'Veon Bell fight? Man, I'm going to watch it. When they fighting, I seen it. I definitely ain't paying for it, bro.
I ain't paying for it.
Two washed up running back.
Yeah, they both
he said he need money. Who? Adrian Peterson broke. They said.
What?
They blew all that fucking money, bro. Of course, if they doing a boxing match, they broke. Both of them niggas broke. Both them jokers broke, bro. July 30th, they doing it at the Crypto.com arena. So I don't know if this is gonna be on pay-per-view. It's the Crypto.com arena now.
Staples, and they probably only getting like $2 million each.
Man, bro, that shit going straight to their debt collectors. What you bullshit?
Yeah, they're going paying off Uncle Sam.
Bell only 30 years old. Adrian Peterson 37.
Damn, really?
Yep. YouTuber Austin McBroom is holding a social glove event. It will be announced recently that Bill. So a YouTuber is sponsoring boxing now. YouTube taking over. YouTube is taking over. So YouTuber sponsoring this. So here's what it is.
I thought it would be through Triller. Triller probably out of the boxing game, huh?
He said, CJ, this is the same guy who said he's not going to buy Spencer Crawford fight. Who, me? I was buying it, but I ain't.
No. He said Mark Nash. CJ did. We was talking about going out to Vegas. We said if we couldn't get in the venue, we was gonna do.
I'm gonna buy with both them niggas in the ring.
Yeah, but now it's to the point where because we was talking about that. What CJ about going to the event probably April, Marchish.
I ain't giving PBC none of my money.
And then now
they have to prove it to me.
Yeah, because of the frustrations.
I'll give my money to Bob Arum.
I done gave my money to Bob Arum. Better be. I told you, CJ, that was the guy that I always wanted to see. I had to see him fight. I don't know why you ain't come out. I know why you didn't come out.
When they got both them niggas in the ring, I press pay on my pay-per-view.
Damn it, man! I really wanted to go to Vegas.
When they
to
say,
see
well,
this
they
fight,
both
man.
in the ring. They both in the ring.
But look, he could pull a whatchamacallit like whatchamacallit did to
Oh, I
Nate.
want my money back. I want my money back. I want my fucking money back. Straight up and down. He said, "Who's everyone in the chat? Click the link to sub to Spotify and Amazon and Google Podcasts." Yeah, I'm on point. I'm to the point where if it happens, yeah, me too. Me like PBC, they've been known to do shit like that. It is what it is. Kofi said, "What's up, Martin Nash? The link tree right here." It is what it is, bro. They both want a rematch clause. You can't talk shit and then want a rematch clause. I'm sorry. And be crying over a rematch.
And y'all can't say CJ not critical of Bud because he's criticizing him right now. So
I mean, you can't be bitching and complaining and still want a rematch clause. I don't care. I don't care about your interests, man. I just don't care. Can't talk shit. Better BF don't need a rematch clause, even though he probably had
Better
one.
BF definitely don't.
Even though he probably had one though.
I don't think Better BF knows what a rematch clause is. What rematch clause?
Better BF.
Look, what you said? What rematch? What is that? I don't know what is clause. Santa Claus?
He said, "Do we know for a fact that Bud has ever asked for?" I know for a fact he asked for a rematch clause. I know for a fact he wanted a rematch clause, but it makes sense, you know. You go into a foreign company that you never worked with before. Even the Sean Porter fight, they financially put up zero money. So Bud is definitely wanting a rematch clause. I said that's one of the first things they asked for, and they negotiated the first time around was a rematch clause. So, yep. But it makes sense, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame.
They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again regardless.
And I don't know if y'all seen my interview on Town Biz, Sports Entertainment with Leon Muhammad. Leon Muhammad said it too. Bud should have never left Top Rank, and both guys need to understand that the money comes in the second fight, and if there's a third fight, that's where the money comes in. Wilder and Fury are the proof. None of these guys in boxing are as popular as Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. That is an anomaly in boxing. To where one guy, there can only just be one fight, and both guys make over $50 million in one single night in a fight. Same thing with the Conor McGregor thing. That's an anomaly. Even Mike Tyson and Holyfield had to fight twice.
Anytime it's good, they got to fight twice, really.
Yeah,
Mayweather just didn't want to fight Pacquiao again.
He just didn't want to fight him again. He looked, and I think Floyd just looked for the out when Manny Pacquiao said, "I thought I won the fight. I hurt my shoulder." When he said that, Floyd said, got him, and bailed out. And nobody really cared because guess what? The fight wasn't entertaining. They probably wouldn't have sold the pay-per-views anyway on the second one.
Nothing Concessor was good at. What's going on, Zach? Ronaldo, salute. He said, sub Kobe 2K fan, Fotex. It's the fact that edging the guy out is beyond pathetic. Now, he ain't been in the ring. I said before, I don't know, man. He need to protect his interest with Bob or somebody, bro. You know, that's just simple. Like Alan Floyd banking on aging the guy out. I wouldn't, man, at this point, bro. I would just walk away, bro. Fuck all that being patient shit. They're gonna blame you regardless, but I'll just walk away. I'll make sure I wait till he drop. If I couldn't fight Virgil Ortiz next, I'll wait till he drop his fucking belt. Now drop mine. That's just the point of this at, bro. Like, fuck it, bro. I doing all this just not to fight, bro. What's the point? If I get in there and I get cut and they stop the fight, I get in there and I get caught and they weigh me up. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Protect your reputation.
And when's if we could just do some history so we can drop a jewel on somebody. When was the last time there's ever been an undisputed, not a 4 belt, but an undisputed welterweight champion? Who was the last one?
Not a 3?
Yeah, 3. A 3
Zab Judah.
And how long ago was that, CJ? Can you let the people know?
2000. That's early 2000. What was it, about 5?
I think it was like 6? 4. Maybe 4.
It's like somewhere like in there, man. Because he lost the first fight. It's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, that's like 4.
Against Corey Spinks, right?
Yeah, shit. That was 5. Yeah, it was like 5. Yep.
Okay, so
he lost in 4. He won in 2005.
So do y'all see how long ago we've had it the title of undisputed in this division, in the most popular division other than heavyweight? Come on now. A fight of this magnitude deserves to be undisputed, should be undisputed, but it don't look like we gonna get that.
Man, they gonna wait till nobody care, bro. I'm telling you.
Literally.
He's on the carpet. What that mean? He said, I thought one day I was on the panel dude was talking about not rewarding the dog. He's talking about battle rifle.
Oh. Listen, you should know. Come on now, you should know how battle rifle get down by now.
Who's the favorite for Andy Ruiz and Ortiz? They don't have no betting props up for that yet.
None, because nobody gives a shit about that fight. But Ortiz gonna ice him though.
I got Ortiz. Andy Ruiz, I want to see it, but not for pay-per-view.
Hell no. That thing need to be on Nickelodeon.
Barbara says salute, CJ, Kobe, everyone in chat, salute. I see I was at Busch Gardens, bro. I really had one in Ohio. I think it was next to back in the day, it was next to Cedar Point. And they got rid of it. And there's nothing to say next to Cedar Point, whatever reason it was. That was in Sandusky. Sandusky got everything. Ain't shit else to do there.
Damn, CJ, y'all really about to get Miles, huh?
Who?
Bridges?
Told you, nigga. And y'all ain't about to get Kyrie. I'm gonna do a live on Kyrie tomorrow.
I just seen right here. I think I just tagged you in it. Yeah.
Kyrie is going back to Brooklyn.
But it says I just tagged you in something that said Kyrie can still be traded if he signed a trade. So
man, he going back to Brooklyn. Stuck with Westbrook. All right, man. Let me be quiet for you. Come on here.
Exactly.
And I had to roast him about wearing a dress.
You know, it's Westbrook. No, I'll roast him too.
Might as well retire. He already a for sure Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Bonafide.
5. Okay, thank you. I got it. Gunziger Zach. I can't get the Spence fight. What is the point if people just gonna call him a duck and discredit him? That's all it is. You know, it's just he competitively probably want to get his hands on him, but he don't want to get his hands on him enough to publicly embarrass him. So I don't think it's that bad.
You need to take it personal. He needs to take his fight. He needs to take the disrespect of him not being fair in negotiations and negotiating in good faith personal. And like you said, CJ, just disrespect that sucker.
They put the fake thing up about the Hornets coach, said we don't have time for music. If Miles want to rap, he can go to Detroit and come and coach. It's fake though. And Miles Bridges in the comment section laughing. It's fake though. It's fake. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna say that gotta be fake. Because they just signed what's his name? Forget the name of the coach.
Yeah, Steve Clifford. He used to coach back in the day.
Yeah, Steve Clifford. Yeah,
they added the 4th title only because to make it harder to be undisputed. No, money was involved for that shit.
It's
WBO brought the bag to the table. Did you see Issa Cruz next opponent? It's another tune-up. Who he fighting? It ain't Tank.
I have a feeling that's Tank's next fight, anyways.
I don't even care, bro. Like, man, Tank ain't man. PBC show you right there in your face that they don't believe in making no fights, and people still turn around and just still believe in them.
Like, oh, the black brothers, they giving us the best product. They giving y'all doodle and telling y'all it's steak.
He fighting Eduardo Ramirez, a career 126-pounder with 2 fights at 30, who robbed his last opponent.
Who?
It is what it is. That's who Cruz fighting. Eduardo, speak of the devil. Eduardo Ramirez.
Damn it, y'all talking about. There we go.
Support the channel. $ CJ Good 313. D-Ray Promotion said I got my first interview with Jai Tucker interview. Appreciate your content. Yeah, go subscribe to D-Ray Promotion out to Jai Tucker. It's not familiar. Is he from Philly or Baltimore?
He from New York. He live up the block from me. Yo, Jahai, if you listening, I'm gonna get you that sponsorship. I got you, bro.
Yeah, get his ass on here. Come on, Jahai, get your ass on here.
I trust me. I got you. Yeah. Don't worry.
Laugh my ass off. He said Miles got bars. He said fans have no character. They're cheering for a dude who done nothing but cap. You know, man, niggas they sexually attracted to him. That's just what it gotta be. I believe that, bro. This is beyond. Let's see paying he wiring these niggas some money. What's up, Battle Rifle? He said, man, the Piston game's about to sell out. All that damn athletics. I'm trying to get a feature on the RTBMB if they really signing with Detroit basketball. I don't know what that is.
Damn, Battle Rifle, so I'm not on the show?
He said Hornets are garbage organization.
Oh, I didn't even know you were. What's up, Coach?
Michael Jordan is cheap. He makes a bad decision. But all the important people live right. They really live in Charlotte, though. All the important people really live in the city. That's crazy. Yep, they all live in the city. That's wild. So they don't really live in the suburbs. They all live in the city. But it's hella. I'm telling you, it's hella nice down there, bro.
I believe you.
PBC fanboys are going to wild when Danny Garcia beats the Wash Benavidez, bro. Man. Did Mikey Garcia retire from boxing by changing his Instagram bio? That's what people said.
He definitely, I think
he said retired boxer.
I definitely think he did. And to be honest,
I'm waiting on Ellie Setback to confirm it.
Oh yeah, because that's Ellie's. Actually, I could confirm it right now.
Mike Garcia got out pretty good, man.
I'm gonna send a text right now.
He got out pretty good. He has a relatively decent, how do I put it, paycheck after all said and done.
He made some money. He made some money, bro.
Yeah, but his legacy is gonna be probably being a
Hall of Fame. He going in. I bet anybody right now. He eventually get in.
Man,
I don't know how, but he is.
What you mean how? He won a title in 4 divisions. What you mean?
Like I said,
who's his best opponent? Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is best opponent.
Jr.
Adrian Broner is his best win.
Rick Laser just said 3 hours ago to all the believers that think and say Crawford has a contract in hand to be signed to fight Spence is unequivocally false presently. That doesn't mean it won't happen, but as of today, Crawford has no binding bout agreement to sign. Let's all hope the fight happens boxing. So one of the idiots over at the local boxing community, he responded, Crawford is WBO champ, undefeated pound number 1. And most probably he has a huge say in the matters. So, like I said, this inspired a lot of knuckle draggers to have an opinion.
Yeah.
The dude said Bud want to fight, he'd do whatever like the young king Devin Haney, or is only acceptable for top rank.
Yeah,
Bruh.
Take Errol's nuts out of your mouth.
Yeah, like they're in 2 different parts of their career. If Devin Haney was at the advanced part of Terence Crawford career, he would never
be doing the same exact thing.
And Shakur Stevenson said the same shit. He said, this is the last time I'm taking less money to fight somebody in Oscar Valdez.
Exactly. Nah, he gonna have to get used to that. Nah, he gonna. I mean, I get where he coming from, but he gonna have to get used to that. You might be a.
I think he the star.
You might be a show star as far as 130 concerned, but as soon as you move up, that's all out of the water.
I don't think so, because I don't think so. He'd make more money than Lomachenko for sure. I bet.
Nah, because think about it. Tank is right there. In a sense,
they ain't gonna never fight. He ain't fight no nigga. He never fought a nigga like he ain't never fight nobody like him.
As much as I hate to say it, as much as his stock value has dropped, I don't know if he's bigger than Garcia either.
Who? Ryan Garcia never fighting him anyway. All the guys you talking about he fighting, they probably not gonna fight him no way. So I agree with you, but I don't really think that's gonna be possible. This is my opinion. He said RTB is NBA is Miles Bridges' rap name. Oh, okay. He said Ronaldo. He said we bringing Bridges to Indiana. I'm like, man, that nigga ain't going no damn Indiana. Nigga signed with Charlotte for the vet minimum before he go to Indiana. Even if he don't go to Detroit, he take less money, stay with LaMelo Ball for sure. He ain't going to Indiana. Ain't nothing there. I went there for the Super Bowl, bro. Boring, dog. Oh, no cap. CJ, I got that bet. What bet? The Lakers gonna get Kyrie? Wire my money, nigga. Cash at me, because it didn't happen. It ain't happening. If it did happen, they still ain't happening because y'all still ain't winning nothing. So this ain't even got no contract. I told y'all they have not agreed to money. But the first thing I heard that Crawford team asked for was a rematch clause. One of the first things. They wanted a rematch clause. Errol Spence asked for a rematch clause. So they ain't get far as money, but they both want a rematch clause. So there you go. So that's just what I've been told. So once again, the big catfish is lying about rematch.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell y'all. Why do y'all come up here and listen, bro? I know somebody got mad at me last time for saying that they be on the ops channels and all of that stuff. Y'all need to stop watching these dumbasses and coming over here with their talking points and they shit. They don't know anything. They making things up as they go.
Truth be told, like somewhere you got to be somewhat down the middle too, because everybody have they follow up with somebody or inside a source. So because we can't technically affirm
not everybody.
Everybody. Okay. I'll say a handful of people on YouTube.
A chosen few.
Because we can't a chosen few, right? So because we can't necessarily follow up on it, we just not gonna have much to go off of. It's just how fans just gonna have to accept. It's just one thing you just not gonna. Yeah, you can take their words at face value, but then again, it's all smoke and mirrors until the fight get made, isn't it?
in a sense.
Oh, he says, Ninja ain't even got a. Well, yeah, I know. I told y'all that. Shit is just like, remember they made the fake tweet up? You know what I'm saying? Remember they made that fake Facebook tweet combo up?
Remember that? Do you remember that?
So shit, man. When Earl didn't want to respond, so they made something up.
Come on now. Like, well, yo,
crazy.
CJ, if you think about it, right? Let me check this full page right now.
People say they real quiet right now. I always saying we definitely gonna make the fight. It's definitely gonna happen. Hey, bro, man.
In April, Earl had all this energy. He done posted all these things about Crawford, all that stuff, and what's happening now? Where's that energy at? Where's that energy? He's not calling him out. He's not doing nothing. You know why? They want him to fight Keith Thurman.
Who wasn't to fight Keith Thurman?
Who else? The powers that be. Them boys asking for a rematch clause, but them local dummy box community making it look like Bud is ducking for. It's always been that, bro. And they go find these same people that they go find guys that they go find interviews that guys say they think Earl going. At the end of the day, if they fight, we gonna find out. Who cares what Hassan Rock might think? Go ahead.
It would have seemed like because Crawford has been without a promoter for a good little minute, they would have talked this out before the Lucas fight even happened. So I mean, it's like maybe it's a change up.
They stopped.
They stopped it.
They said they're gonna continue negotiations after the fight, which to me made zero sense, but it's my opinion.
Yeah, he probably was promised. Okay, not promised. He was probably somewhat something that wasn't written down on paper. Like they gave him a guarantee of something, and he was like, "Wait a minute, what happened to this thing I was supposed to be guaranteed?"
They ain't write nothing down. They was just discussing the particulars. This is the budget. And guess what? They realized, oh, this ain't enough. Not for both guys.
Make it enough.
Rematch clause.
Make it enough.
He said, I tried to say the rematch clause makes sense, but this was 2 or 3 years ago because it seemed like to be the best of three. But right now, I don't see them fighting more than once, especially now they're 47.
No, because somebody gonna say that they most likely Errol gonna say because he said he only had 2 more fights, including the Ugas fight. They at the division. So it's supposed
Earl be lying for no reason. Then turn around, I was just playing.
People don't know nothing about no negotiation. I was just playing. That's just me trolling. Yeah, you're a troll. The hell you trolling for?
Now I know if somebody's a big Errol Spence fan and they say Errol Spence said this, I'm kind of like, well, how can I really know whether he's saying it's satirical or not?
He said Earl be lying for no reason. Silence is good. Well, Bud been silent for a while. When he talks, it's the same ass shit. They will make Earl versus Keith next. Earl probably gonna move up before he fight Keith. Earl looking like a little witch. Sign the contract, big boy. There's no contract. There's no contract.
He posted that Mike Tyson video. Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
And he lying, bro. This nigga just trolling, bro.
Yo, bro. Like what contract, bro? There's no contract.
And people running with that, bro.
Literally running with that.
And he making them look like fools.
Why? And look, CJ, this is what they say. Why would he post on Instagram? Sign the contract, big boy. Why wouldn't he? There's nothing else going on. You know y'all stupid and y'all gullible.
So no wonder Texas don't love. So that's
fans are. Fans are. They will fall for it. It's a lot of he say, she say.
When he come in there, I was just playing about 20.
The thing is, though, I was just playing because, occasionally, I never stop, never settle. And I always have me a little cup of Hennessy before I go to bed. And what happened was, the Hennessy started speaking to me, and I said something that I really ain't mean. I just trolling.
Man, I wish I could do George Foreman accent, man. I'd just be like George, like George be on the announce table. Well, my homeboy could do it though from my other channel. He get them impersonations out on point.
You mean from the boxing voice?
Wait, bro. Okay, y'all gonna still be on this, bro? I swear to God, it took me a second for to get that joke.
I ain't gonna let you hold that down, buddy.
This guy really is a spy.
He's
And
an
CJ, that's how you know CJ don't care.
He's an Earl off that drink. There's no way he's sober saying shit like that. I was just playing. Sound like Brian from Family Guy. Not Brian. What's my man? The Black Cleveland. Crawford should have a backup plan, have an opponent in the queue, so as the negotiations fall. I don't know what he barking. Haney says he's determined to fight Tank next. Doesn't want a rematch. How you gonna make somebody fight that don't want to fight?
Yeah,
they would already said that fight ain't happening when he was training Haney.
And you heard what Tank said. It's Mayweather promotions for life.
So, Young Spence voice, he said it's going hard for Crawford to get 50-50 split. Hopkins undisputed at 60, and Oscar trained on his resume and got 40-80 or split from 40-60 split from Tarver. It's a wrap, bro. He's still crying. They still talking about money a year later, bro. Let's just move on. Please.
When both fighters barely cracking $10 million, it really should not be that hard for negotiation.
You ain't lying, bro.
It shouldn't. It should be like, listen.
He go 10, earn y'all rest on pay-per-view.
There you go. 10 each.
This shouldn't even be. They don't even deserve 10 if we being real. I'm sorry.
And it's sad to say, but they don't.
Sorry. You just being real. These niggas can't even talk shit to each other to build the fight up.
And listen, this is the type of fight where you're shit talking, it get to the point where they both gonna start stuttering if they is trying to promote the fight. So
you don't even know if they do want. They ain't really never said. They might yell at some. They might talk some shit in a 2-second video, and that's it, bro. Ain't no because they ain't even trying to promote the fight.
I want $10 million. I want a pony, a nice brand. I want the belt even if I lose the fight.
Like I said, based off what, bro? Like man, we being real, bro. Based off what? It's a big fight. It is a big fight.
It is, but like you said, based off what?
It's highly anticipated, but I don't know if it's on the level they at least predicted.
If anything, like because the they that you might be thinking of, they ain't predicting a damn thing. The they is saying if them last names ain't Mayweather or Alvarez, we not giving y'all that type of budget, and it is what it is.
Or
the budget?
Joshua.
He's definitely not involved. But what would the budget be, CJ? $50 million? Because you need to pay the undercard if you want a decent card.
Man, this is a joke, man. Who really cares at this point, bro? Now it's a dick pulling contest, man. Now it's to say who can find the most interviewers that's picking Spence and picking Crawford. It's hilarious to me at this point. It's fucking hilarious, bro. It's not gonna make it true, and it's not gonna make the fight happen no sooner. Well, Rockman said this, and this guy said that, and that guy said this. Who cares? Them niggas has been wrong consistently, bro. Everybody has always been wrong in a few fights. The way these niggas, nobody picked fucking Bivol. How about that? Talk about money, you'll think they two huge stars. Man, I just swear to God, man, I just hope this ends at some point.
Hey,
I hope the fight happen, or it don't happen. Let's just end it.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go off track. I'm gonna be me, battle rifle. But you ever had that? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Kobe. You got brother, CJ?
Nope. Yeah, I got one brother. Barely.
You ever had like one of them situations where like you and your brother
never
fighting about something?
Never fought.
Well, basically what me and my mom used to do, like
fight your mama?
Yeah, exactly. What?
No. I'm let me finish. So basically, like if me and my brother was like fighting about something, like let's say he took something, I say I had it first, or we had it. Oh, he said no, I had it first. She's like, listen, I'm gonna beat both of y'all if y'all don't tell me. If y'all don't tell me who the heck got it first.
That happened on BMF. Remember they broke that shit? She said y'all both getting it.
Basically, yeah. Like I call both Errol Spence and Crawford out on their BS. Just be like, listen, I ain't taking no sides here. I'm just not gonna pay for it. How about that? We really gonna see who said in this negotiation and who didn't sign the contract. So
I'm surprised. I'm surprised nobody started a GoFundMe. That just lets you know people really don't care.
Nobody gives a fuck about this fucking fight except for us boxing fans. Why? Pay the fighters, Al. Pay the fighters. Do this for the fans, Al.
I don't care about y'all niggas, man.
He definitely don't.
He advising him not to take the money. Give him $5 million each and just make the fight.
You
The
gonna
winner
ask-
get 5. The winner
gonna
get
have-
the 5.
You gonna
And
ask
loser get
Al?
$1 million.
You gonna ask Al? What about the kid? Al gonna look like Michael Jordan when he see people dying over his sneakers. Fucking kid.
man, if you talked to me 2 years ago, I was thoroughly convinced in my mind that any single time that a fight was brought up between Charlo and Andrade, I was like, no. Like, if you would ask me that 2 years ago, I was thoroughly convinced. Like, he was like, nah, this ain't happening.
Of course, they ain't gonna let that happen, bro. Andre messed that up though. But how you gonna pay somebody? How you gonna pay a champion less than a challenger? I don't blame him.
That's pretty stupid.
So I don't blame Andre. Nobody ever talk about that.
That don't make no sense.
Nobody ever
Yeah.
talk about that. So
What about who do you blame for as far as? Do you think it's more so Andrade thought that he couldn't get the fight with Canelo?
That's
yeah, man. Yeah, I mean it is. He just he's southpaw, awkward. Canelo don't want to fight him. Should have been
That's more
born
so-
Russian.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
more,
should blame himself then.
He
In
should
a
blame
sense,
him not
'cause
being
he-
Russian.
yeah. Blame his mama.
Yep.
Blame his mama.
Yeah, yeah. If there was I don't know if there was an opportunity for him to get a belt besides.
Don't matter. Canelo just
really-
swerve around him and fought for the other belts.
You think that would have happened though? Because he seemed like if he dealt with
Look, if
Caleb
David
Plant,
been
I'm pretty sure.
if David Benavidez, bro, had the WBC belt, Canelo would have never went for he'd have never went for undisputed. We all know that, bro.
Never.
He told David Benavidez go fight the champions, bro. He literally told him that. What champions? You got all the belts.
Go fight. You fight. Better BF. You beat him, and then I come beat you.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
So somebody didn't give Sean the news that Kyrie staying in Brooklyn. Nobody gave Sean that news. Sean, that's the news. He not coming to LA. Don't want to come to LA. LeBron don't want him in LA.
Who said that? Who said that he was going?
LeBron. Sean want him to come to LA so bad, bro.
Where you see that at? He put that in chat or it's just
No, they reporting that shit. No, he text me.
You got him thinking you owe him money, CJ.
He said boxing
In the
fans gonna, hey, Blood versus EJ. Al gonna give us EJ versus J Rock. That should be funny, bro. That should be funny. Salute, J.A. He said if Andrade changed his name to Liam, Canelo would jump at the opportunity. Liam Andrade.
I want to fight Liam Andrade, mystery opponent. Then Andrade walked to the ring. As soon as he hit their way, he be like, no, I did not know this was the fighter.
What if Rocky Fielding changed his last name to Charlo?
Nah, that nigga won't be forgetting to fight neither.
You have one drop rule. No.
Shit crazy. No. Brian is washed. Everybody know that, but except for Laker and Brian fans, the Brian sexuals.
Well, I know Brian is washed.
I mean, he doesn't really have as much instinct with his players, though. That's the key part, though. I mean,
these two
that's
niggas is
playing like
washed.
trash.
These new ticket niggas is washed, man. Al Heyman, bro. I swear I can't stand him, dude.
Ain't that your man's Al Heyman?
None of these people involved. Man, you just wish they never existed in boxing at this point, bro.
To be honest, it pains me too, but I have to agree with you, brother.
I just wish this wasn't even a topic, bro. Like Deontay Wilder and AJ didn't last this long, bro. I swear to God,
it really didn't. That
never
ended
happened
swiftly.
That ended like expedite. It didn't like this shit is. That was fun at first with Joshua Wilder. It was fun the whole way
and
through.
it was always it was fun arguing with English muffins. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was fun the whole way through that shit. It was fun. It didn't last too long. It didn't last too short. It was a topic. It was over with. Argued with Eddie Hearn a couple times. Then the Wilder Nut Hutter started supporting Eddie Hearn, getting promoter of the year. I'm not gonna keep going. It was on and up. It was water under the bridge. This shit is dragging out, bro. Like, man.
I don't know. That was kind of long too, CJ. Wasn't it like 3 years?
No, that wasn't no 3 years, man. Because you got to remember, too, that shit was, man, by the time.
They've been exaggerating.
No, because, like, by the time he went to the Zone, what happened at that Zone press conference when Big Baby pressed him?
You talking about when you talked about the water?
No. Remember they had the Zone reveal in America and New York, and they had it at a secret location. And Big Baby came late and started talking trash to him while I'm tripping.
I forgot all about that. I'm out.
Yeah, remember they was hiding. They was talking about they hide the location so Wilder couldn't pull up, and Jarrell came up and he pushed like he was talking crazy to Wilder. I mean to Joshua. That was over. That was over about that time, bro.
Yeah, it was over around that time.
It was over about that time. It was over with, bro. And now after that, it did kind of pop up here and there when Lou DiBella made the meeting and all that. You know what I'm saying? It did pop up, but it wasn't as long and stinky and it wasn't. It didn't really. It was cool. Like having
this shit is overdrawn. Basically, with CJ. Like
yes,
this is just very overdrawn.
And now first it was his word versus my word. No, first it was different sides of the streets. Wilder and Fury didn't really count. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't count that Crawford fought a couple PBC fighters. You know, then it was like, you know what I'm saying? Crawford free. He did fight another PBC and Sean Porter fighter. And now he asked for too much money. And they got a contract. He didn't sign the contract. EJ said he had a contract. And you know, now it's just to the point where, bro, I don't even care no more, bro. Because it was supposed to happen while it's hot outside. The primary reason if it happened while it's hot outside, it wasn't no Olympics. The NBA bubble or the NBA season didn't pour over until July.
It ain't no goddamn World Cup. None of that.
Nothing of intrigue.
Man,
baseball don't pop till August, September. Yeah. So they had ample time.
Yeah, all you had to really compete was the NHL finals. Nothing else to talk about.
You would think that we work for these boxing companies and promotional companies, consider how much work we have to do to get into to get these fights to happen.
It never happened, and it really never happens on time. Like when the last big fight that happened in a timely manner for real in America.
And on some real talk,
how long do we have to wait for a rematch?
We still waiting on Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz. But
go ahead. Damn, bro, you done reminded me about that one. Go ahead. That's probably the biggest.
That fight ain't gonna happen. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz kind of made his bed. He doesn't want to fight people like Gary Russell or Rigo. So
Gary Russell made his bed because he just fucking lost.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of too bad though, because he should have took more fights. He always said out of his mouth that he likes to fight one time. He says out of his mouth he likes to fight.
What happened?
LaShawn argued me in text message still over the Kyrie thing, bro. They already put out there, dude. It's not happening. You can say whatever sources touched out to you, and is it a house in the heart tonight? Stand up. No.
Is there a heart in the house tonight? Man, that movie a classic.
Stand up.
Come on, man. I'm about to watch that shit tonight. I forgot they put Umbrella Academy. It was the new Umbrella Academy on. Hold on. They put the new Umbrella Academy on Netflix. Battle Rifle. Right when I was about to cancel that shit.
Yeah, my sister's been watching it. It's so weird, man. I'm so lost. I gotta rewatch.
That's from the beginning. Yeah, me too. I think that's the best thing to do. You are right.
It's the last show I watched, I was just super confused, and I just stopped because I was just.
Oh, you talking about the last episode of season 2?
No. I'm saying like the last show I watched that was just confusing was Dark, and I still haven't, understood that one. So I think I don't know. I might wait.
That's why I be watching. I be watching the breakdown episodes after the shows on YouTube, bro. I got my channels.
Oh yeah, the explain.
Yeah, I be going to. I ain't got time to be thinking too hard. Life already hard. He said Canelo ain't scared to fight.
Difficult enough.
He said Canelo. Zach said Canelo ain't scared to fight no black fighter. Y'all seen what he did to CP? Who was CP?
Caleb Plant, of course.
LA.
What you talking about?
The LA Crips. The Laker Crip. Yeah, my bad.
What that Caleb Plant from? Where he from again?
Who?
He from
Caleb Plant.
He from Tennessee.
Right outside Nashville. Bro, this has been
Tennessee.
going on for 5 years, bro. Going on 5. You ain't lying, bro. He pushed AJ. Yeah, at that new press conference, they hit the location.
And AJ was whispering.
Somebody said the fight signed. They waiting to announce it, bro.
Who said that?
Man, bro. Like, man, they keep saying that shit, man. Like, oh man, bro, we'll see, bro. We will see when 2 weeks roll around, when a month roll around.
Not a damn thing happening.
When you dress your kid up for the Halloween motherfucking costume party, I'm just gonna put up. I'm gonna just do a live stream that say April 29th.
When you at Staples or whatever, CJ, what school supply store they got out in Detroit?
Staples closed, ain't it? They went bankrupt.
They still got it out here.
Whatever, I don't know.
They still got it.
We got big lots.
Hold on. Oh yeah, we got that. Hold on. Somebody said on Twitter, Brian Stans thought Kyrie was going to LA to save the franchise and kill LeBron to another chip, laugh out loud. Spent the last week finding proof of nonsense. Phil Handy likes Kyrie post. Darvin Ham's wearing Kyrie sneakers. LeBron is in New York, not leaving without Kyrie. Is that true?
LeBron is in New York. You with Chris Brickley working out.
So Darvin Ham had the Kyrie's on, and Phil Hanley, whoever that is, like Kyrie.
You don't know who Phil Handy is? He the assistant coach. He used to work with Kobe. He like the dribble king. He older though. He got handles for a 50-year-old man. Elite handles.
Y'all stuck with Westbrook. Better go get Gordon Hayward and John Wall.
I don't know why Wilder was like
AJ Wilder is like a 2-year saga. I wouldn't even say 2 years, bro. It really wasn't, bro. A lot of niggas did fall out with the UK channels though, but it really wasn't like 2 years, dog. It might have been, but it didn't feel like it.
I was out here putting in work on them
because when he went to the zone after the $50 million offer, that was it. And AJ came out, and it was at that same press conference when they introduced the zone to America, and AJ said, if I seen $50 million, give it to me right now. I take it and I fight him. It wasn't no $50 million. Now we gonna apologize to AJ. It's fucking true.
Yeah.
Man,
if AJ beat Usyk, he's signing a multi-$100 million contract with the zone.
And
if Deontay Wilder come back, he probably gonna be back to $5 to $10 million minimums if he lucky, bro. They didn't even offer him enough money to fight Andy Ruiz. That's why he never took the fight, bro. That's the real reason he's thinking about. And that's the real reason why he's thinking about retirement. They don't have the money to pay him. They were scraping up money and losing money when he's fighting Luis Ortiz and Dominic Brazil. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua, if he beat Usyk, if he loses Usyk, he's still gonna be cashing nice checks. He can always go back to Sky.
Until the day he retired. Until the day he retired.
He's still gonna
be cashing checks. Fucking country that backs him. What do you not understand?
You want to know something funny? I think, honestly, God, the fans and the promoters kind of turn the fighters themselves into villains, because if you hear them talk in interviews, they actually say that, we had some missteps and I really want this fight. I don't want to be that person that looks like the culprit for this fight not happening. AJ admitted it, Wilder has admitted it. But it seems like because the fans kept driving up against each other, like, oh, now they're pointing fingers.
It wasn't the fans, it's the people that pull the strings. Advising them to wait and merit. Now, I remember when that Crawford and Spence fight was first the topic. And I never give Samus Boy no more credit than this, right? He was the nigga saying that they was also about marinated. He was the nigga saying that this shit gotta happen or it's gonna get real bad. I was agreeing with him. I told him niggas like, oh, build it up, nigga.
Build up.
Man, I should have knew something. Well, I should have knew something was wrong when they would keep saying build it up. For what? Now you build it up, you can't afford it.
You can't afford it.
What he said.
The real fans that want to be there can't afford to go there.
Got in a car accident. EJ got one eyeball. He's the Terminator. I mean, okay, you're gonna.
You breaking up, but you good. NHL final ended last night, so there's nothing going on really. But Wimbledon, if you wanted that.
Who won the NHL finals? Let me go back.
The Avalanche won. Bruh, they should have fought in 2018 or nearly 2019, if you ask me. They fought 10 days apart in June 2018. Shit was on fire then. And I said before, man, no, he said that he was saying that he got to get all the belts. And he been, man, Crawford said some suspect shit, but ain't nothing like Errol Spence, bro.
And Errol literally left a paper trail for us to go back to the date when this started.
Nigga will leave Kevin Durant for Brian. Yeah, we'll see. He ain't the one. He said, y'all seen Coach Malachi trolling and shit was hilarious. You talking about yesterday when he doing the baby mama boy shit? Hold on, let me put the baby mama stuff boy on here, bro. I ain't even uploaded it yet. Let me upload that to this. Hold on. Only thing I hate about Melon is that you can't download the MP3 files right from Melon. So I gotta download it from YouTube, wait till they update.
Oh, okay.
Or the audio gonna be messed up. On StreamYard, you can do that.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at
Updated correctly.
I wasn't looking at it.
Phil Landry was on the staff in Cleveland. They won the ship. Man, I wasn't no real ship neither, nigga. That was Draymond won the fondle balls and stuff.
You about that. Let's just keep talking.
Well, we talking about the one where Draymond couldn't keep his hands off the nutcrackers. You do all that talking, bro. I can't stand when somebody sorry do all that talk. I'm sorry, bro. You talking like you, LeBron. LeBron can talk like that. You know what I'm saying? KD can talk like that. Kitchen Perkins gonna put hands on him, bro. I want to be there when it happened, bro. I swear to God on my mom, I want to be there. You ain't see what Kitchen Perkins said?
Yes, I seen it. The crazy thing is that I don't like neither one, but I just know in my heart of hearts, Kendrick Perkins will watch him up.
Tristan Thompson already dropped him. That's what he was talking about.
That's why I'm saying it. Yeah, come on, CJ. You know
that's what he was talking about. He was like, "We already know you won't bust a grape in the food fight." I don't even diss. I really don't diss.
Those who know. Those who know.
I don't even dislike Kendrick Perkins, to be honest. He cool to me.
He said, but you ain't gonna be calling me.
I don't dislike Draymond either. I like Draymond, but you can't be talking like you Michael, man.
Draymond talking like he like that top tier guy.
Jr. or some shit like that. Niggas that's really that good don't talk like that.
Like, and if they do talk like that, they'd be super duper stars.
Yeah, you not even Phillip Rivers good, my nigga.
Damn.
Like, you not even like Joseph Adai good, bro. You not even like, I don't know. He ain't even like shit. I can't even think of nobody, man, right now. He ain't even
man, like, you ain't even
Cardale good, or he ain't even like Quincy Carter good, man.
God damn it, you ain't even Kendall Gill good.
Kendall Gill can play though. I think he still hold the record for most steals in the game too. And he can fight too. And he a great boxing commentator.
And he challenged
Jake Paul. Ain't want none of that. He ain't want none of that.
He said, "You want some of this, young boy?" He said, "No."
Kendall Gill would have put them hands on Jake Paul. Like, I'd have bet it all on that shit. I don't trust Tommy Fury, bro. I straight up and down. I don't trust no reality TV star. They gonna milk the shit out of that iron car accident, man. He said Spence is a one-eyed Willie. And Danny latest interview, Terence McFarlane, when Brian K asked him about the fight, he said it will be in October. Who? What, you talking about Crawford?
Yeah, right.
No, maybe he knows
something.
Gonna come out I didn't catch that part. Draymond is so trash. Shout out to Bryce Salute. He said, bad news. Superstar Errol Spence, 3-belt champion who is 5'9",
72-inch wingspan, has been lying about his superstar boxer Terence Crawford, who is champion, 5'8", 74-inch arms, about the contract.
That shit is hilarious, bro. I ain't mad because clickbait getting you views. I'm gonna start lying to clickbait and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kyrie puts on a Laker jersey for the first time. I should have 1 million views when I wake up, bro.
You ever think?
I have 500,000 dislikes though, but shit, I'll be at 1 million views.
You can't really see dislikes no more, so it ain't really don't matter. Like, okay,
I can see them, but y'all can't. Yeah, you're right.
You seen like them videos, whatever, like somebody didn't discover this in this video. They had like a bunch of arrows pointing at nothing, and then you go, I gotta see what this arrow pointing at. So you click on the
Yeah,
video.
start doing that
It
shit,
is-
bro.
Hey CJ, yo
it'll be
CJ.
like
LeBron tries on a pair of Kyrie threes for the first time and Photoshop the threes on his
CJ.
What?
CJ. Am I bugging or is your most popular video really that first one that's on your channel? I'm just viewing
What's
I'm
the
looking at
trailer?
your-
No,
no,
definitely not.
the Cat Williams one.
Errol
That's your most
Spence
popular.
Alvarez.
Probably, it might be. Or the
It say it got 424 over 400,000 views.
I don't know. I can tell you right now. That might
Which
be.
video is that?
Like I said before, I shouldn't even be talking boxing, bro. If I talk music,
Nah, I'm
entertainment,
not gonna lie.
I have a
CJ,
million
I'm
fucking
looking at
views.
look, CJ, I'm looking at your top joint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It ain't
His
none
top
of them
six-
boxing.
His top 6 videos ain't got nothing to do with boxing. One of them got to do with sports, and it's all about. And it was the Dwight Howard saga, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit, man. I used to be able. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, bro. I should have been stopped talking boxing
That's
long
your
ago.
top video.
Cat Williams, Offset,
Yeah.
Busy Bone, City Girl. That came
City
out of
Girl
nowhere.
joint, the Trey
Snitch
Way,
Boy, Russell Wilson Future,
and the Dwight Howard
Dwight
saga.
Howard, Meek Mill going beat up somebody, Barton Fitzpatrick from The Shot. That always keeps getting hits every year.
CJ,
Floyd Mayweather denied, P. Diddy into the club, Blueface and Offset over Cardi B, Jaheim. Look, you know what my highest boxing video is, bro?
What?
Jeff Horn knocks out Grandpa Anthony Mundine. No bullshit.
Wow.
I did not know this.
Wow.
I did not. And then my second
you know what's
one.
crazy?
And my
I
second.
never
hold
watched
on.
that video.
And my second one is Gervonta Davis not happy with Floyd Mayweather. That was 4 years ago.
Wow.
You
Then
need to
Snitch.
start.
Hold on.
I watched
hold on.
that one.
Hold on. Let me keep going. Then Snitch Boy again. Then Juice World. Then Jay-Z is the Dynasty album intro, the best in rap. That always get hits
Really?
every year. Chris Paul denied Steph Curry practice time. Eric Snow getting fat. Kawhi Leonard caught in the strip club. Girl in racist TikTok video get beat up. Rap community, Styles P, 50 Cent, my sign, the whole Floyd Mayweather and what's my man's name? A Brother Pilot thing. Joel Santana booed up in prison. Then it's Tank again and Gary Russell. Then it's Adrian Bronner may have laid hands on Meek Mills. They ain't got really nothing to do with boxing. Deontay Wilder brother get beat up. Errol Spence reacts to Terence Crawford. That was 3 years ago. What did I say? Defeating Amir Khan. None of these is really boxing videos for real, other than a couple of them. Mario and Lil Fizz. Jeff Horn cracks it again, stopping Michael Zephyr. I'm about to start talking Australian boxing. Forget all this other shit. Trevor Reza about to get traded. Pop Smoke, Jaime Maguire. And then my Golovkin video that got hits is demonetized. I demonetized it. I don't know why I monetized it. Vontez Burfict walks off the field, retires off the field. So then girl who slapped her mother got capped. So yeah, man. Most of man, I told you, bro. I said that long time ago. I should have just kept doing music entertainment video. I really should have. I don't know why I kept talking boxing. It's coming, bro.
Listen,
It's coming.
CJ, I think you know what? I'm gonna get on it tomorrow. I'm about to start sending you bullet points on future live streams.
Yo, what's going on there, buddy?
You heard CJ?
Yeah.
I'm about to start sending you bullet points on future.
I started thinking about like, should I just like delete all the boxing videos? That
No,
should
don't
take
do
all
that.
day.
No, don't do that.
And just go or just start a new hip
Do
hop
not-
channel.
CJ, don't do that because I'm not even gonna say because I won't put your business out there. But you know what I'm gonna say if you catch my drift. But don't do that.
I should just start like a
See,
little start boxing over
you know what
again.
it might be?
Just start a little petty boxing channel over again and just do it. And have,
You won't, bro. You got 3 boxing channels already, so why don't you just transition
3?
over there?
Man, I don't feel like doing one of them. I can't even make money off of. I was trying to give it away, but I can't.
Why not?
I don't know. YouTube be tricky.
I mean, you so knowledgeable about you knowledgeable about the sport itself, and you knowledgeable about.
Forget it. It don't pay nothing. It don't pay nothing. Like if I did hip hop, bro, I'd be at 100,000 viewers.
Yeah, battle rifle. And
100,000 subs minimum.
If CJ do
You know what?
hip-hop,
You know what I'm gonna
damn
do?
well you can't come on this show because you don't know shit about music.
You know what? Damn. You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna keep this shit boxing, and I'm gonna start a hip hop channel from the ground up. I'm gonna clickbait my ass off in that shit. You know, I'm gonna clickbait my ass off.
I don't think
Dwight
you
Howard
even need to do that.
was the Dwight Howard just caught with Meek Mill's ex baby mama Nicki
CJ,
Minaj.
I don't even think you need. I don't even think you need to do that.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. You know why? Because all you got to do is this. And I hate that I've got to give this free game out on the live. On the live.
Just put it in the private chat.
I'm not.
Okay, so do you mind me name dropping the YouTube? I think I know exactly what you can do.
No.
I don't care.
No.
Okay, so
look at the private chat. Because you always promoting these bullshit artists.
I don't really care at this point. Go ahead.
Okay, you know who Flip
Little Rap in the real chat? No, I don't see in the private chat.
No,
you want the Discord? You want the Discord?
No, I'm in the private chat. I'm typing though. I'm on my laptop.
Go ahead, Battle Rap. I don't really care.
You know who Flim Lil Raps is, right?
Yeah, the one that do don't he do the NFL?
Yeah, just start doing like in a sense like a small documentaries on rappers, boxers. Talk about put like this. Let's say
you made
a video
and do let's say you put videos. My only thing about that, I gotta get licensed for the footage though.
You want to know something funny?
Go ahead.
You watch this. Think about this for a second. You scrolling down YouTube and you see a title that says why the top 2 best guys in welterweight boxing never fought each other. And there's a big question mark. Like, you know how many people would just probably click on that video just for the simple fact that if you edit it a certain way, let's say Errol Spence is like standing in one way and then you Photoshop Terence Crawford looking at him the other way.
I don't want to apply that principle to boxing. I really don't. No offense. I agree with you saying. I want to apply that principle to the hip hop channel. Like this,
you don't have to only make those videos.
I got a couple. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna pay for DaVinci. I'm gonna use DaVinci Resolve. They said that's better than Adobe shit. They said Adobe shit crap.
Or you could put something like why the top guys in boxing aren't worthy of Hall of Fame, or you know what? Take that back. Let's just say music in general.
I can see you do something like the top 10 boxers that's definitely in the Hall of Fame and the top 10 boxers that's definitely not. I could do some shit like that. I see what you're saying.
Top 10 football players that are top 10 football players that are on track to be all pros this year. You get what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
I'm gonna apply that to rap. I might do a couple boxing videos like that. I'm gonna have to start editing though. If I can tell me where I get license for the footage, I could do that. I pay the money.
You know what people are really interested in now?
Hold on. TJ slid past that Jules drop clean. What you mean? Oh, you talking about the old boy stuff. He said cover drill rap viewerships increase. I don't want to be trying to shoot a nigga though. That should be making you want to clap a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Drill rap be making you want to go pow, 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 pow. Battle rapper, turn your camera off, nigga. Nigga walking through the kitchen and shit, man. Gonna make me a sandwich, man. You know, give me a sandwich, man. You know, mayonnaise, mustard.
Oh, CJ, look at the private chat. Well, listen here, Battle Rifle over there making him a sandwich. I sure hope that he make him a cream cheese and jelly sandwich, aka a fat boy sandwich, aka a cholesterol sandwich. Back in the day, back when I used to.
You want to explain that to me when you get off? You got to explain that.
Yeah, I gotta. Trust me. It's a dope ass idea, and it's literally going.
I can get that footage off Instagram, couldn't I?
Which one?
The first part footage. They always flashing shit on there and breaking music. I just record and just loop that shit.
Yep.
It really like sort of kind of start getting views, CJ. Tier list.
I'll answer questions. I'll answer your question. Tier list.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, or top 10 list. Yeah, I was looking into stuff like that, Brett. I said I'm gonna apply that shit to a hip hop channel. That shit too easy. Cause I see a lot of niggas talking about hip hop. A lot of these white boys talk about hip hop.
And it's like, what the fuck do you know about hip hop?
Exactly. I could do like a hip hop video based on how
CJ,
top 5 places, top 5 shirts that rappers used to wear back in the days, or top 5 design. I'm gonna do shit like that.
CJ, what's it called? Gave me an idea. Ellie Mans gave me an idea when we was at the Better BF fight. And he was like, yo, I don't know how all these fools know you. He was like, but what you should do is try to get in front of the camera. He was like, that'll probably get you credential easier. He was like, this way, you could bring money to your pocket in a faster way. That had me thinking, and I thought about what you said, the disrespect that you done brought to New York. I'm about to show you why New York is still the Mecca of basketball. I got connections to
Mecca what?
The Mecca of basketball. I'm about
I
to.
ain't never said nothing about New York basketball. I said the Lakers.
No. You said New York basketball players have issues.
That's true. Everybody true. You can probably find 50 of them laying on the side of the street.
But look, I'm about to make my own documentary with proving your point right. But I'm also about to show you why New York is the mecca of basketball. I'm gonna
make a counter video. This nigga lying.
What happened?
This nigga lying. Maybe in 2019. I mean 1990. I was the mecca.
We still the mecca of basketball. Still. Especially with the Kingdom coming back. You don't know nothing about no Kingdom. I'm about to do a documentary on all the major parks. I'm about to do it from Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, maybe not the Bronx, but Harlem. I'm gonna do a documentary on all major basketball in the inner city, New York inner city, even Long Island too, because I know a couple people out here too.
Yeah, if I got any questions,
niggas get to see my face in these documentaries because I don't show my face on here.
I ain't gonna show my face in my hip hop videos.
I don't know. You got to.
No, you don't. A lot of niggas don't even do it, bro.
You gonna see Kobe standing in the middle of. You gonna see Kobe standing in the middle of Brooklyn with a mic in his hand, be like, "We have birthed the greatest basketball players of all time with like a red dot on his chest."
No. He gonna we birthed the greatest basketball players of all time. Johnny Lewis, 5'9", 50
Look,
from Brooklyn.
Look, we birthed the greatest basketball player of all time, Lenny Cook. He was a phenomenal talent. Did I read that right? Oh, keep going. Lenny Cook was a talent who ended up not making it to the league. He, alongside Fred Hammond, who is now a
speak up, man. I can't hear you.
Who is now the crackhead in the middle of Harlem. He was a phenomenal talent. Fred Hammond shot a record 90% in Rucker Park, even higher than Dr. J. Smile. Oops, I'm sorry. I read the cue card when I wasn't supposed to. Wait, cut that footage. You still rolling? Nah, but yeah.
This shit crazy, man. He wore Converses.
He wore
change the cue card, baby.
And you know what's crazy? I had a similar idea to what you just said about what fashion and hip hop too, but you from Detroit, you probably could man, there's different ways to deliver a message. The YouTube and the internet is oversaturated anyway. It don't matter if you do it or I do it.
Yeah, it is indeed.
I'm flagging your shit off rip.
Wow.
I'm talking shit.
He said, "I see your shit. I'm flagging it. Fuck that."
Like I'm really in a spot. Like I just can't help but look at the opportunities that YouTube presents and be like, dang, I want to make money. But at the same time, unless you like really getting a bunch of views, you know exactly who to sell to, exactly who to appeal to.
It's hard. And to be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you, Better Rifle. I really don't care about making the money. I just want to do something that's creative, that got my brain working. To be honest.
Here's the thing. Like, if you ask me, if you ask me the choice of, would you rather have $1 million or would you rather have 500K followers? I would rather have those followers, but that's only in the sense because I can make more money. You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, if I can get like,
but if you ain't got nothing to sell them, then what good are they? You feel me?
True. But I'm just saying, like, that's the way my mind works. Like, if I can convince all those 500,000 subscribers to give me $5, that's more than $1 million. So
that's the hard part, convincing them.
It is.
Want to fake the cards.
That's why you got to be a salesman. You got to be a salesman. If you was up here doing with Toddy Sotomayor, he just was an idiot, bro. Who?
Tommy, whatever his name is.
Sotomayor.
He was an idiot. He had it, bro. All he had to do was just not mess it up, bro.
And he ended up doing what?
That's extremely hard to do. Like, honest to God, like,
not really, bro. Once you get there, bro, just like, bro, once you get the niggas, man, it ain't that hard, bro.
Here's the thing, in my opinion. channels that stir around controversy for very long periods of time end up going belly up because the thing about it, they have to be so incredibly reserved of what the heck they're doing. Because of that, I think the only time that something like a channel will strive off controversy and go for a very long period of time, if it was more so like a news channel and you didn't really know their face nor their name. You get what I'm saying? Like Jada, like let's say like I'm talking about a rapper here, I'm talking about a rapper there, or I'm talking about somebody bad over here, or maybe I say some bigoted comments towards another race of people, right? Of course, if you can't really know my location, you don't really know where I'm from, and I don't really speak as far as like showing my face, like Tommy side of my yo. Of course, I get less risky exposure, but he's so exposed that it's like somebody gonna walk up to him in the street, be like, "Hey, you that Tommy side of Moya guy? Yeah, I don't like you." Like it's
Sock.
a bro, it's a can of worms, man.
It could be.
You're
It could
right,
be.
but don't show your face.
It could be. It could
Simply
be.
said,
But
show your
but the
face.
crazy thing is, like, people do listen to. If they do listen on a daily basis, like CJ, you would be surprised who came, like the people that came up. That's how I ended up meeting YSM Media. Like I walked up to him and I was like, "Yo, bro, you know who I am?" And he was like, "Kobe 2K fan." Like, so he was like, "You never show your face." Like, and you would be surprised who.
Change your motherfucking voice. Julius used to do it all the time on his relay
What you
video.
mean? What you mean? Change my voice?
You gonna change your voice? Yeah, you can change your voice on these apps too.
Oh,
Sound like a robot. A lot of people do that shit, man, to hide their identity, bro.
I ain't trying to do none of that.
Yeah, you can sound like a woman. You can sound like a robot. Hell yeah, there ain't nothing but press a button. You just
Like,
record.
yeah, because like channels like that, like honest to God, I don't think they last as long. Like, especially his views, man, it's
All you
gonna
gotta do
go
is just
belly
change
up.
the content. You always can change the content.
True.
You can't drastically
but it's
change
gonna
it.
be you can, but at the same time, it's gonna be like people going.
But once you get the rolling, bro, it ain't really that hard, bro. Like he just didn't know when to stop. He just didn't know when to start like really curving or something like that. But here's what it is, man. He made a lot of money. He probably made more money than but that's what they tell you. Don't always put your eggs in one basket, bro, on this shit.
And what was his channel about?
Told you what he said about Crawford Mama. That.
Yeah, like channels like I won't mention him, this guy, but he used to spin a bunch of narratives about race and other sports, and of course, clickbait. He gets you to click on a video because you think, oh, let me give this person who thinks he can talk about other races a piece of my mind. Like channels like that, like it's rare that they last a long time.
You ain't lying about that. You're right. You're right about that.
They got the expiration date for sure. Definitely got expiration.
New York is great at delivering park legends.
Definitely, that's a true. And listen, park basketball and street basketball for me. I know for me, and I know for CJ in our age demographic, that was just as important as NBA basketball. Yep. Basketball was just entertaining. It didn't matter what type of around this time of year. There was no NBA. CJ, wasn't you watching N1?
Yep.
Exactly.
They had a documentary that was showing on. They had a documentary. They had a documentary that was showing in. They had a documentary that was showing in on ESPN about N1 the other day. I was watching.
See, so
my homie brother run that shit though one year. He was the Wolverine.
See,
my homie brother run that shit the whole year. He was one that got the load.
It's stuff like that. CJ, I don't know if CJ ever been to it. It's stuff like that. Rucker Park. Those are the type of stories that kept us engaged and that held us over until October when the NBA started. So those type of games, those park legends, they deserve their shine too. Like somebody got to tell their stories, and it's things like that. Like CJ, when he says he's talking about hip hop, CJ don't got to just talk about the present rap and present day and veer off of and listen to things that are outside his element. He could talk about underground Detroit rap. There's a lot of rappers from Detroit that I may not know about, and I may just think Ice Vezo, GT, Peasy, and all of them is the hottest thing out. But CJ be like, nah, you don't know about these dudes. like that's why CJ is saying like he should transition into hip hop. There's stories that we don't know about Detroit. A lot of people think that Eminem may be the greatest Detroit rapper. I'm pretty sure CJ gonna tell y'all, hell no, it ain't the truth, and he can tell y'all why.
Yeah. It's kind of like that story. It's kind of like that story I used to always listen to about this old head, where he said that when he was a kid, like of course, like you a kid growing up in New York, your parents just let you roam, and he used to take the train back to the Newark area, back to Jersey, back and forth to this gym that I think a famous boxer at the time was going to. And he said if he talked about the number of, he called them gym warriors, people who was actually good enough to fight, but they of course they never went pro because usually they got in trouble. He said if he talked about the people that actually beat up on these professionals, he said he would get sued. So he's all right. He said he's seen this every day, like on a regular when he would go to the gym.
I heard a story the other day about, and them gym stories are also but there's boxing code obviously, but I heard a story the other day about Tank fighting a certain fighter and hitting that fool so hard that he was gasping for air, like it was bad. And I was shocked when I heard it.
I was hearing rumors that Canelo was like,
huh?
I was hearing rumors that Canelo was like dang near killing his sparring partners until he had
my question. Was it Devin Haney?
No, it wasn't Devin. I heard the story about similar story to what Tank told about Devin and Tank fighting, and let's just say it wasn't more so what Devin was saying, where it was like, yeah, I got him the first time. It wasn't that. It was, from what I heard, the person that seen it, it was more so like Tank got him both times. It's just that Devin had a better showing the first time, but the second time was bad. And that's why I'm gonna leave it.
I heard that Devin got him. I heard Devin got him the first time.
Yeah, I heard Devin did him good the first time because he wasn't really prepared. It was the second time they said it was bad.
Let me get out of here, man. I appreciate you, man. Go ahead and say what you want to say. I want to go.
No, I was just saying, like, I'm convinced that he's a good enough boxer, but that power difference just scares me.
All right, man. Peace, y'all. Peace.